sat in order. I have bangs now. Isn't that crazy? Life is wild. Hi everyone, my name is Sammy, and sorry about the break. First it was the holidays, then it was just kind of a lack of motivation in general. But I know, you've heard it all before. But this time I mean it. I'll change, I promise. But I really also couldn't think of what to make a damn video about until I remembered prom. Not my own prom, thank God, because I had a white cast under my eye the entire time and no one told me. But the prom I'm referring to is the 2012 film of the same name. Wait, did it come out in 2012? I don't know. Editing me, correct me if I'm wrong. This movie really feels like a fever dream because I look at the cast and I'm like, who are you people? But I remember when it came out, this movie was full of all of the it people. Like the girl from Friday Night Lights, or the girl from Starstruck, and even Paul Blart's daughter, Rainy Rodriguez. So if you haven't deduced by now, I will be reliving my middle school traumas for you all. Because I saw this movie in theaters, and boy oh boy did 2011 fashion hit the Midwest hard. I really looked like a little businesswoman out there in my short sleeve brown cardigan, black slacks, and peach ballet flats, ready to take on the working world by storm. But I couldn't even remember to bring my calculator to my 7th grade math placement exam. But hey, they say that third lobotomy really does the trick, so we'll see. It pains me to say this, but let's get on into the movie. My hands are actually sweating. Now, for some reason, this movie's intro makes me really mad.
It's the one night when nobody cares who wore the varsity jacket and who got cut from the team. It's the night when you might find yourself singing at the top of your lungs with people you've never even spoken to. The night when that cute guy from your math class might finally make his move.
But it's like whoever wrote this didn't actually go to their own prom. Because I mean, like, prom was fun, but it wasn't this life-altering, cotillion, once-in-a-lifetime event that you just need to go to. But c'est la vie, I suppose.
Has he asked you yet? Well, he will.
Also, I'm fully obsessed with this little whisper of nothing she gives to her friend. She really said, pss, 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 pss.
You know, Rachel, I found that prom dress you were talking about.
Thanks, Nova. We'll be there.
Thanks, Nova. You're cool with us alternative and goth kids.
Hey, my queen.
Hey, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Just with that one glance, I can tell she's breaking up with him. Tyler, sweetie, you're garbage. And by this point, I don't know if you could tell that this movie is kind of emulating those Gary Marshall movies like Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve, where there's a whole bunch of seemingly separate stories, but they all like merge together at the end. And like, while those movies are super fun, they're not great movies, but they're better than this, I'll tell you that. And these two are clearly closeted members of the LGBTQ+ community. I mean, this one's literally wearing a vest. I'm not taking any comments at this time. Jump scare warning ahead, just letting you know, because I wish I had one when I first saw this. Baby girl, not those eyebrows, those are not good. No, baby love, we gotta fix those. Okay, and I think we're letting this ad-libbing go on for a bit too long. Cut. Cut. Okay, cut! Honestly, I think that's the most respectful thing he could have done in this situation because IMO, those girls were being really rude, and he literally moved it to a different wall. It's not like he crumpled it up and threw it on the ground. So I don't know what's up with all this huffy puff, Miss Girl.
Hey, Rhoda. I turned 18 last week.
Are you sure you don't mean 28? Okay, so these two characters are named Jessie and Nova. Leave it to Disney for giving their main character the weirdest names ever. No hate to any Novas out there, I love that name, but it's an interesting choice.
And you and I both know, you're going nowhere.
And who the fuck does this principal think he is talking to a child? Let's pretend it'll be fun. Like this. You and I both know you have no future? What kind of educator says that to a student? Good lord, you need to be fired! Oh look, we have another 30-year-old playing a high school student. But this time they lit him like they wanted to make him look more middle-aged? For some reason. And these two are Jordan and Tyler, as we see, and Jordan is very gullible because she believes this whack-ass story about Tyler driving the entire girls' soccer team to Papa Gino's. Girl, come on, he literally told you to stop acting crazy. That's like the #1 sign that he's cheating on you. When I watched this the other night with my boyfriend, I commented on how ugly those prom decorations were, and he was like, ah no, I think those wizard hats are kind of cool. And I had to break the news to him, and I said, Evan, those are trees. Those aren't wizard hats. And he goes, oh no. I mean, I get their theme is Starry Night, bland as hell, but whatever. But in what world did we think those fit the bill? And here's the start of a running gag that ends up in almost all rom-coms throughout history. The pretend girlfriend, but this time she actually turns out to be real. But this time it's like so unprovoked because this girl like has no interest in taking this boy to prom. She's just like nosy because she has her own date, as you will see at the prom. So she's just like nosy as shit.
You got into Parsons. It's a huge deal.
I know, but I haven't decided if I'm going. It'll be like breaking up with him. How can I do that?
Hey!
I think something like this. I'm going to New York for fashion school, so I am breaking up with you. Something like that. Glad I could help. This is also the cheesiest way someone asks anyone to do anything ever, and if I had to watch it, so do you.
P. It's for the paralyzing crush I had on the new girl in my math class in the 8th grade. R. It's for the really long time it took me to get up the nerve to ask her out. O. It's for the only girl I've ever called my girlfriend. And the only one I ever want to.
Your girlfriend is the only one you ever want? May I remind you that you're 18 and still in high school? And I'm so obsessed with this like promposal that we see because it's like she doesn't know what he's asking her before she sees the question mark. She's like, PROM. Prom? Oh, you're asking me to prom. Of course I'll go with you. Like, girl, what is that expression? Come on now.
You want to...
Carpool.
Brandon,
Is that a yes?
Did it sound like a yes, you white cheddar Cheeto puff? She was so hesitant, you idiot. Also, don't you get your own set of prom tickets since you were also in the prom committee? Why do you need to take his extra ticket?
Every summer birthday gets celebrated on one day at the end of the school year. And there are like 6 of us. And 2 of them are girls.
And what do you mean by that, you long-haired little I'm so sorry, I didn't realize you had a poor mom and your dad was dead. I take it back. That sounded way harsher than I thought it would, but I still kind of like the joke, so sorry. Her name tag really looks like that, like the Flow name tag from the Progressive commercials. Like it looks like it's supposed to be comedically large. Maybe you might want to shut off that light before you close the door, lest we want to waste energy.
Dad, if Mom got the hang of this, then you can too. Here, watch.
Okay, on first watch, I missed the line of her mom being thrown in there at the beginning. So I thought this was a very heartfelt, touching scene between a daughter and her grieving father as he mourns the loss of his dead wife and is about to mourn the loss of his daughter as she goes off to college, but no, his wife is very much alive. So this scene is stupid and it holds no sentimental value anymore. I wanted this little girl to have a dead mom. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But for real, this scene is the only scene in the movie where Nova's dad does not come across as a pompous asshole. Because throughout the rest of the movie, he's just a prejudiced dickhead who literally threatens a high school student, I'm not joking, because he is spending school-sanctioned time with her. What? I'm gonna pause this screen right here and let you guys take a guess at what you think is gonna happen. What do we think is gonna be the inciting incident of this film? A bunch of candles around paper mache and plywood. I know it, you know it, the 13-year-olds watching this when it first came out know it, but somehow this 18-year-old, 30-year-old playing an 18-year-old did not know it.
You got Taco King.
Vegetarian burrito, extra guac.
Okay, and I want to make fun of their lack of chemistry, but this man is cheating on her, so for all I know, this could have been intentional. And honestly, this pan over to the one lit candle that they forgot to blow out is almost insulting, because it's like, I know what you're gonna do, you don't have to show me. And the movie's like, wait, you don't want to know how? Like, no, bitch, I know that he forgot to blow out a candle because he's stupid, because he's cheating on her, because he's... I'm just gonna move on. I will say I appreciate them throwing this fountain into the mix because like if it was just a bunch of burnt down paper mache ugly trees, I think that would probably take a good 2 hours worth of work to put them back together. So I mean that fountain is gonna take some time and effort and TLC to like get back to working condition. And those paper mache trees are probably better off gone, Nova. I'm so sorry. I hate them.
Yeah, is prom like canceled?
We could always postpone till after graduation.
No. I don't want to tell the entire senior class to return their dresses, cancel their dates.
But what do you mean by that, Nova? Because I'm assuming your prom is probably in the early spring, like March or April, maybe even May. Why would people need to return their dresses and cancel their dates for a few months? Also, is it really up to you to move the prom dates around? I feel like that's something that the faculty should handle.
AP tests are coming. I'm already behind.
I hate the voice that older actors use to sound younger. It sends shivers down my spine.
Mr. Denon, the prom decorations are completely destroyed.
Yeah, girl. I think you can see that.
You're gonna help her rebuild. What?
What?
Nova, you need help. Richter, you clearly need a way to stay out of trouble for the next couple of weeks.
But yeah, this means that Nova and Jesse are going to be spending a lot of one-on-one time alone together. I wonder what will happen betwixt these two young lovebirds.
All you have to do is ask one of them.
Thank you, Oprah, for that nugget of wisdom.
You can do it. Just be Lloyd.
Who is Lloyd outside of wanting a prom date? Because that's all he's giving right now. I'm gonna need you to start giving me something to work with, Lloyd, because this sad puppy act is not gonna cut it. You're looking desperate. And they're too nice, so they're not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. You need to pick up a hobby. Also, if you can probably guess, the reason he's late every day is because he takes his brother home from school every day. So like, open your mouth and say that to Nova, and I'm sure she will be fine pushing it back 15 minutes. Because she does do that a little bit later on in the movie. So maybe tell her right now, Jesse. I'm getting too heated right now. Like, maybe something like this. Hey, my mom works after school, so I have to pick my brother up after school, so I can only get here at 3:15, not 3. Is that alright? Yeah, that's totally normal. That's great that you're picking your little brother up. What a good big brother you are. I think that's the end of the conversation right there. I mean, they do use it for character development later on, but like, that is not a conversation that has any character development built into it. That's just a literal 2-second conversation. Ooh, get a load of this sweaty man in a gray tank top. So alluring. I mean, come on. No girl would ever get caught dead in her tracks looking at that. A man directed this. And this is the moment that I found out Nova's mom was alive and well, and I found out that her dad was not this sweet grieving widow who went through some trauma and is actually just a huge dickhead who threatens a high schooler. I seriously cannot get over that. And I want to point out this 2-second scene right here because this boy straight up comes over to her house, says, I got into Princeton, also I can't go to prom with you. See you in calculus tomorrow. That could have just waited until tomorrow.
Besides, prom's not even close to being ready. I still have a ton to do.
But who are you gonna go with?
Well, lots of people go to prom without dates.
No, you don't have to do all this, Nova.
Yeah.
Just because Brandon bailed on me doesn't mean I'm gonna bail on the senior class.
What was the point of that conversation? Were they trying to tell her to stop working on prom because she didn't have a prom date? I have to believe that because that was shown to me on screen, but that seems utterly ridiculous.
Wow, Tyler Barcer's barbecue. That's almost a triumphant Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock moment.
I'm up with the forced rock references between these two, and I want to get into this gay love story. You cannot tell me otherwise. Look at his sweatband. I mean, come on, y'all. And they are literally both wearing epaulettes on their shoulders. They're matching! And you're trying to tell me they couldn't get a shot of that fountain where a chunk of the tile isn't missing? Couldn't have just, you know, swung it around a little bit? And you're also trying to tell me this girl's trying to have her hand at amateur plumbing? I don't think so. Now, this is the least interesting plot point of the whole movie, so I've skipped every scene of it until now, but I need to show you how creepy this is.
No, Stop, sir! Stop! Truck! No! No! Oh! Jen, you missed it! There was a sign!
How does he know the exact time that she's gonna be driving under this underpass, this overpass, whatever the fuck it is? How does he know that? That seems a bit terrifying, and honestly, I'm kind of glad the sign got taken away because if I saw that, I would probably have a panic attack.
You're the guy who cried when the class hamster died in 3rd grade.
Yeah, well, Hetty didn't make me build a cosmic canopy.
You remember her name?
Well, yeah, girl, of course he remembered the name. He cried about the death. Come on now. Show some respect. These kids need to eat a go-gurt or something. Jesus Christ.
It's the last night. And it's the last dance. And for that one night, who we were for 4 years of high school, it doesn't matter. It's just all of us together in this one perfect moment. And I want to be a part of that.
I am so humbled in this moment because that is exactly what I sounded like in my auditions for 13 Reasons Why in high school. You heard that right. No, I don't know who approved it. Yes, I did get cast as the lead, Hannah. And yes, I am forever traumatized. Thanks for asking. Okay, so this is very clearly the girl that Tyler's cheating on his girlfriend with. And she obviously knew he was gonna be there because it's a lacrosse team barbecue and he's on the lacrosse team. So I don't know why she's acting all shocked that Tyler's here. You brought this upon yourself, my love. I love that we are adding all these little details to my female characters. Give me this depth, I love it. Little Miss Nova over here is Ariel collecting her little badges, which honestly I think is the cutest thing ever. And Simone is Little Miss Joni Mitchell over here with her guitar. I really love the way this scene is set up with the sun flares, the tree in the foreground, the curtains and the candles and everything. It's just beautiful. I don't even care that the dialogue sucks.
Well, you too, if you wanted.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, now he's wearing a fedora, wears matching shirts with his best friend, and is well prepared.
That boy is gay, and I really believe that.
And right now, this is a sweet gesture, don't get me wrong, but I have to assume that he was gonna fix the fountain anyway, because like, was he really gonna have her try to do that all by herself when he clearly knew what he was doing? I don't know. And this is also where he tells her why he's late every day, and she is understandably okay with it.
From now on, we start at 3:15.
So this isn't the character growth you think it is, Disney. And then in this scene, the kid's name that I don't know stands up his best friend till the end for Simone on a library date. But then on her way to the library, Tyler stops her and says he needs to talk to her. And she goes and talks to him. She's so easily manipulated. I'm so scared for this girl to join pyramid schemes because it's gonna happen. God damn, why do they give the assholes the cool cars? I want that Jeep. At least he gets caught by Jordan. And you know what? She handles this so maturely. She knows she can do better than this 18-year-old lacrosse player who wants to be romantic with a 15-year-old. At least get the actors to look a little bit closer in age. Jesus Christ, this movie's casting was weird. Okay, why did that twink eye him down as he was walking out? He was clocking him. He can see the future.
Archfield's prom's this weekend, and Allie just found out that their theme is Starry, Starry Night.
So?
It's gonna sound really stupid. I just thought that we were creating this one-of-a-kind night, and turns out there's another one a couple miles away.
Well, girl, what did you expect? That is like the most common prom theme ever. I mean, one year my prom's theme was Wizard of Oz. So I think you can think of something a little bit more outside of the box. Okay, but this is the part where Nova and Jesse go in to break into the other high school to see the prom decorations. And of course they get caught, so Nova's dad comes and picks her up and chews Jesse the fuck out. Which, I mean, I get this part of it because like his daughter has never done anything bad before, and like after she spends a little bit of time with him, he gets her to break into a high school. I get it. Okay, this part is fine, but it's what he does later that's so messed up. I swear, what the fuck? But I mean, again, with the casting process, you're gonna cast a 25-year-old for a high schooler, and I'm not gonna feel much sympathy for him. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I know about your sophomore.
Jordan comes in hot with this, I know about your sophomore. A bomb exploded. Are you joking? That's insane.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
I know when I'm being blown off. You don't want to go? Fine. Prom's off. Problem solved.
And like right now, May, I feel like that would be a perfect time to tell him you got into Parsons, but what do I know? Just seemed like where the conversation was heading naturally. But back to Jordan and this absolute slay button move, and then her sister comes in with the mega slay button line.
Whoa. I like it better that way.
And it is so Greta Gerwig, third wave, feminist, girly boss, girl pop.
So, you say you two have been working together at school?
Something like that.
No, it's exactly like that. I'm confused. Is that not what you're doing? Also, what grown-ass men act like that in a diner midday? There is a full piece of chocolate cake that they're fucking around with. So I think they're the ones who are gonna regret it. They're not gonna get that sweet, gooey, delicious creaminess of a chocolate cake. I don't really like cake all that much, I'm sorry guys. This is such a weird scene because they're not dating, they have not kissed, they have not shared their emotions for each other in any way whatsoever. So why does she feel like she wants to take him prom dress shopping? In my opinion, there has not been enough character development between these two to warrant this. So I don't think it comes across as anything but uncomfortable. This is the face I made while watching it the whole time. God, 2011 was really hell for you high school seniors out there, wasn't it?
The class president or something?
I am the class president.
Slay, Nova. That's the one? Are we sure? The one that blends right into your skin tone? No, it looks great, Nova. It looks really, really cute on you.
That looks fantastic with our garnet pendant necklace.
A necklace? With the price of this dress, the only necklace I'll be able to afford will be made out of candy.
His ears perked right up when he heard that. He said, candy? I can do candy. Okay, he's wearing a vest again. I rest my case. And right now, Simone surprises this kid whose name I still don't know. Ethan? I want to say Ethan. Whatever. She got him tickets to go see his favorite band with her, and it's the same night as prom because of course it is. But wait, that doesn't matter. They're sophomores. Oh wait, Tyler's gonna ask Simone to go to prom with him. I feel so bad for this child. His best friend has stood him up so many times.
Betsy.
Short for Elizabeth.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, but she told you her name was Betsy, so maybe call her Betsy. They really taught this girl one chord and told her she was good to go. Well, who could have foreseen this coming? But God, I really do feel bad for Simone. She is just a spare tire out here and she doesn't even realize it. Tyler is so bad at lying. How does he keep getting away with it? Now, sweetie, what is up with that oversized galactic toad? I'm not hating, I just want it. I'm seriously so over this, like, whole plot line though. Like, what if she is a Victoria's Secret model? So what? Let her live. This is so ridiculous. This is where I thought her dad was gonna have a change of heart, but no, it's actually the complete opposite. This is what I've been warning you about the entire video. He is on his way to threaten a high schooler. He hears how happy his daughter is, and what does this maniac do? He goes and shuts that shit down immediately. He says you're gonna be miserable and blonde just like your mother. I do love the Snyder's product placement while this middle-aged man is threatening a high schooler. Very classy.
Hey, Lucas.
Lucas! His name is Lucas. I don't know why I thought his name was Ethan. Whatever. This is where she shatters his little heart, and he realizes that he fucked up so much with his friends to lover arc with his BFF.
As long as you feel the same way about me as I feel about you.
I don't.
I can't even be mad at him here because he was threatened by a 45-year-old man. I do like the switch to handheld here. I feel like it adds to the panicked and like face on the floor feeling. Lloyd, maybe leave him alone. I don't think he wants to talk to you.
This is why you've been acting so crazy about prom.
Great deducing, Sherlock. She is trying real hard to squeeze more than one tear out of each eye. But you know, I'll ignore it. It's a pretty cute scene. How the fuck did he know they were gonna be there? A lot of coincidences in this Disney movie, I might add. You know what? I'm a sucker for a getting ready montage, and like, yeah, this one's cliche, but it's cute. It's done well. I love the warm tones. You know what? I feel like a thing for prom movies, they usually go for like the silver tone aspect for prom, you know, like disco balls and streamers and the white limos and all that stuff. I like how this one kind of like flips the script and does gold and warm tones. I just think it like changes it up and it feels more inviting, I think. But enough being nice, I'm back to hating. This dad is a prick and a half, and this is where he comes clean to Nova by having a little talk with him, and Nova rightfully tells him off.
I know you think you were doing what's best for me, but tonight could have been one of those great things, and he's not the one who ruined it.
Fatality.
Why are you in the tree?
I have to tell you something.
Lucas, my date's gonna
Don't go to prom.
Lucas, what the fuck do you think she's gonna do? Baby boy, she is dressed up to the nines, the limo is there, her date is out the door with flowers in hand, she's going. And here's one of the best musical transitions put into a movie ever. I'm serious. Can you guys guess what song is gonna play as we watch these kids get into prom after the massacre we just witnessed? That's right, Break Your Heart by Tayo Cruz featuring Ludacris. Even back then, I thought that was absolutely ice cold. I'm so obsessed with this girl absolutely living and cosplaying as Miss Piggy at prom.
What are you doing here?
Well, I made it back early. Starry night. I mean, it's all that you said it would be.
Yeah.
Everything's okay, right?
No, you stupid fuck. Does everything look okay? And here's Miss Power Move Jordan as she comes to prom solo after dumping Tyler's ass.
Not everybody feels that way.
She does.
I wish I could take this scene seriously, but it just seems like an odd conclusion for his mom to have made after only meeting this girl once. I mean, I guess you could argue that he's showing a different demeanor lately, but I don't know. It just feels like way too earnest a conversation for the actual logistics of said conversation that they're having. Notice how the gay pride wristband is on display again. Seriously, I am not now, nor have I ever been joking about these two. The evidence is undeniable, and I will not be taking any forms of criticism at this time or ever, because I'm sensitive, and you should know that by now.
This is awesome.
Is it, girl? You just watched a bunch of girls in slinky dresses giving their absolute life. You know what? I'll allow it. These girls are the nieces of the women in the salad stock photos. What did you expect from him, Simone? Really? He was cheating on his long-term girlfriend with you. Baby doll, let's put 2 and 2 together. See, girl, this is why you do not judge, because you don't know all the facts. And this girl is my idol. I want to be goth Sarah Michelle Gellar when I grow up. Okay. Simone looks absolutely beautiful, so I guess I can't be that mad. But I still am. This shot made me go back and realize how many other feet shots there were in this movie. What kind of freaks you got working on your movies, Disney? And this actor, Amy T. Garden, is so good at the disappointed but not surprised, but then turn around and being surprised look. I'm obsessed with this whole performance. And no, it's not because I see a lot of my acting abilities in hers. That's not it. What are you talking about? I will say he does look to be about 20 now, so good on him for shaving. Don't know why he didn't just have a clean face from the start, but again, what do I know? Here's that stupid candy necklace that's gonna get all gross and sticky in your hair from the sweat of you dancing. Yeah, super cute gesture. Cute, whatever, I'm over it. They're just exhausting! Like, are you serious, you two? You're just gonna make your friend and his mom wait for you while you slow dance in the parking lot of a rock concert? What? Like, get over yourselves. I love that goth so much. She just looked right into the camera and Disney was like, yeah, it's okay. We'll keep that shot in.
You're about to kiss me.
No one's gonna love. Barf! With that, movie over. How was your guys' prom? Was it everything you've ever dreamed of, or was it just a fun dance with your friends before you graduated? Okay, I'm feeling like a YouTuber, so like this video if you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment down below telling me what movies you'd want to see me react to next. One more thing. Come here. I got a secret to tell you. Kissies!